Good evening and welcome to the West Weekly Report. I'm Michael Ayrton.
And I'm Chris Marino. Here's the news. The sophomore hayride, scheduled for last Friday night, was rained out. The class government is attempting to set a new date, so look for more details in the coming week. The senior class is sponsoring a beach party this Friday night in the Jones Gym. Reporter Michael Ayrton has the story.
I'm here today with Miss Wright, the senior class advisor, and Jill Metzler, the head of the beach party organizing committee. Hello, Jill. Miss Wright.
Hi.
Jill, exactly what will this beach party be like?
The beach party's been at West for about 3 years now. Students come to the dance in shorts and T-shirts and sunglasses, just like they were coming to the beach, and they play volleyball and they dance to music, just like they were spending a night on the beach with their friends.
Mm-hmm. And how much will this dance cost?
$3.
And will you need your ID?
No.
Miss Wright, this year's senior class advisor, what are some of your duties?
My duties as a senior class advisor are to work with the students to help them to organize the various activities, to kind of be a liaison between the students and the administration so that we can do the many activities we have planned for this year.
What are some of these activities?
Okay, well, the beach party is one of our big fundraisers for this year. We also have planned a car wash for September the 29th. That's a Saturday. Some of the major events that we have over the year are the prom, which is May 30th this year. It's a Thursday evening at the Marion Caterers. We're planning our Valentine's computer extravaganza, a repeat of last year's event. Over the President's Weekend, we'll be going to Florida on the traditional senior trip. Those are some of the highlights. We have a whole lot of little fundraisers and activities that we also plan to include between those major events.
How many years have you been advisor for the class of '85?
Well, this is my 4th year working with the class. I started with the class when they were freshmen, and it's been a real special group to me. Every year it's just been more fun than the year before. It's a real spirited group. All of the faculty and administration here at West always comment on what a nice group of spirited kids that the class of '85 is. It's been a pleasure for me to work with them.
What's been the high point so far these 4 years?
Oh, boy. Let's see. I guess the junior prom was a high point. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the evening, and I enjoyed working with the students to organize it. It was a real accomplishment for us as a group.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we...
Let's see. I think one thing that the senior class government feels is very important in the senior year is to maintain good communication with all the seniors. And we've made a few changes. This year we're going to be publishing a senior newsletter called Senior News on a monthly basis. And members of the student government will be going to the homerooms to deliver it to each senior and to give them some idea of the activities and the different things that will be going on throughout the year which affect seniors. So that will be coming out on a monthly basis. And we really encourage all seniors to give us our ideas. We meet in G2 every morning, and we want to hear from people. We want to know their ideas, their complaints, their suggestions. We'd like as much participation, as we can get.
Well, thank you for taking your time out to join us this afternoon, and good luck. You certainly have a long year ahead of you.
Thanks.
West has had some new improvements to our school put in this summer. Brand new automated bleachers have been installed on the home side of the Jones Gym. The Jonas C. Morris Stadium also has a couple of new additions. A field house, which has been under construction, will be ready for this year's football season. The facility will house team rooms and have a refreshment stand for spectators. The stadium also has a new scoreboard, replacing the one which was blown down last spring. You can get a look at the new field house and scoreboard this Saturday at 1:30 when the varsity football team opens up its season against Triton.
The varsity girls field hockey team shut out Paul VI last Friday 3-0. The varsity goalie, Vicky Wu, had an outstanding game with 4 saves. The JV team suffered a difficult 2-1 loss under new coach, Miss Vale. Mrs. Thompson, the former JV coach, has moved to command the varsity team. Under their leadership, we are sure to have winning seasons from our field hockey teams. Our girls tennis team smashed and volleyed their way to 3 consecutive wins and an undefeated record. Haddon Heights, Audubon, and Paul VI have fallen to the rackets of the lady players. Their perfect record will be put to the test against Pennsauken this Friday. Good luck.
The soccer season opened on Friday with 2 games taking place. The varsity team defeated Paul VI by a score of 2-1. Brad Atkins and Greg Tosi provided the Lions 2 goals. The junior varsity team was less successful. losing their opener 3-2 to a tough Paul VI team. 2 home games will be held this week, one against Cherry Hill East at 3:30 tomorrow, and another against Eastern on Saturday at 10 a.m. Your support at these games will be greatly appreciated. Our cross-country team, under the coaching of Mr. Hopkins, had a strong showing on Friday when they placed second in a meet at Camden County College. The Lions defeated Edgewood and Deptford, but were unable to overcome a tough Eastern High. Our team will be in stride on Saturday against Philadelphia Textile. The girls' gymnastic team opens up their season Friday in a home meet against Cherry Hill East at 7 p.m. The boys' gymnastic team will travel to Hunterton Saturday to compete in the Devil Classic.
This month will be the last time Cherry Hill West will see the familiar face of Sergeant Raymond Edness. Edness, who was the head of the Air Force Junior ROTC program, will be leaving West and heading for a position at Princeton University. He will be greatly missed by his cadets.
Once again, the National Honor Society is sponsoring a tutoring program. It is designed to help students with academic problems. The program kicks off October 9th and will continue every Tuesday for the entire year. If you would like help, just go to room F23 at 2:45 any Tuesday. National Honor Society members will be present to help you with any problem you might have in any course. The program is free and is an excellent way to improve your grades.
Are you worried about SATs? Then be watching channel B15 starting September 25th. This channel will broadcast instructional SAT, math, and verbal courses every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:30 up to and including November 1st, so you can be prepared for the November 3rd test date. Materials for this course will be on sale in the school store. Don't let this opportunity slip by to improve your SAT scores. Tonight will be the last Wednesday air date for the College Bound series. This last program on this Wednesday night will deal with computers in colleges, which was filmed at Drexel, and will deal specifically with the Macintosh computer. However, this program will resume next week on Tuesday and Thursday night at 7 p.m., and the SAT course will follow this at 7:30.
Thank you for watching the West Weekly Report. Please tune in at the same time next week. Good night.
Good night.
Good evening, and welcome to September 19th EastCast. I'm Lisa Katz, along with Gail Abrams, to bring you East News. East is alive with the spirit this week. Monday, San Emanuel led the senior girls to a victory in the tug-of-war. The senior class earned their way to the finish line to win the first tricycle race. Seniors assured us that Patty Schaefer stole the show. The freshman boys pulled together for the first win of the 9th grade class in the tug-of-war. Next week, we'll bring you the highlights of other Spirit Week activities. Sunday was the class of 1985 Fall Barbecue. It was a major success. They planned strategy for Spirit Week and had an all-around great time. Other classes were also making plans. Allison Brodnick spoke with the freshman chairperson of Spirit Week, Valerie Garfield.
Valerie, how are the freshmen getting organized for Spirit Week? The freshmen are getting organized for Spirit Week by coming to meetings, and we've organized committees and committee chair people for each event, and freshmen have been contacted by phone from a list of volunteers we were given. Have you been getting a lot of support? Yes, we've been getting a tremendous amount of support. Ever since the first meeting, we've had a lot of people come out and try to support our class, and everyone who has been called has responded with help.
What is the theme this year for the freshmen?
The theme for the freshman class is the class of 1988 salute to the 1984 Olympics.
What will you be using this theme for?
Well, today we used it for our hall decorating. We decorated around the Olympic theme, and tomorrow we'll be dressing up in Olympic costumes.
What do you think the outcome will be for the freshman class?
Well, I don't know if we'll win, but I think we have a really good chance, and if we don't, we had a good time, and it really brought us together as a class.
Well, thank you, Valerie. And don't forget tomorrow to get dressed up in all of your Olympic clothes and get us more points for the freshmen. This is Allison Brodnick for EastCast.
The annual End of Spirit Week 1984 dance will be held this Friday in the girls' gym from 7 to 11 p.m. The admission is only $3, so come out and support Student Congress and have a great time, too. To share in sophomore spirit, Adam DeVella spoke with Activities Chairman Jamie Dollinger.
Jamie, what is the theme for the sophomore class?
This year it'll be the 1950s.
Was it easy coming up with ideas for costuming and decorating for the 50s?
The ideas is the easy part. We can have a soda shop and people dressed up in the 50s. It's getting it done and getting the people out to work for it that's going to be hard.
How's the sophomore class coming along with the games and events of Spirit Week?
So far, we've done pretty well, although there's been a lot of controversy, but we're hoping to come out on top this year.
What activities will the sophomores participate in tomorrow?
Well, right now we have hall decorating, which will go on till 11:30 tonight. And tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, the judges will look at our hall and decide, which one is the best of them. And then Thursday during the day, we'll be just going through the halls and dressed up as the costume of your class. And Friday is the pep rally and color day.
Don't forget to show your spirit on Friday at the pep rally. Support the sophomores. This is Adam DeVallo for EastCast.
Senior girls are reminded to submit applications to Miss Bruno if they're interested in being considered for East Junior Miss representative in this year's New Jersey Camden County Junior Miss Scholarship Program. This Friday is the deadline. On Tuesday, September 25th, the Cherry Hill schools will bring you the SAT program. Channel B15 at 7:30 p.m. for verbal and 8:30 for math. This will be repeated weekly on Tuesdays and Thursdays starting at 7:30 p.m. You can purchase the book at the school store and follow the program with the text. Don't miss the chance to sharpen your SAT skills. SATs will be given November 3rd and PSATs on October 20th. Mr. Robert Nation has announced the fall production. Tentatively, he is considering Neil Simon's comedy, Barefoot in the Park. After auditions, Mr. Nation will consider best how to utilize East talents.
The New Jersey Division on Civil Rights, in order to make citizens aware of their rights, is sponsoring a statewide essay contest for high school seniors. There will be 10 winners, each of whom will receive a $100 savings bond. In addition, each winner will have the opportunity of being congratulated by Governor Thomas Keene and Attorney General Irvin Kimmelman in a special ceremony. Those interested should speak with their English teachers for more information. Look into it.
Last year, East student Trish Olson competed in the Veterans of Foreign Wars Voice of Democracy speech contest. By taking first place in New Jersey, she won over $2,500 in a trip to Washington, D.C. Once again, applications are being accepted. All that is needed is for a student to write and record a 3 to 5 minute speech on America. The theme is My Pledge to America. The top national prize this year is $14,000. Please see Mrs. Carpenter in D44 for details. The Cherry Hill School District has made available gold cards for Cherry Hill residents 60 years of age or more. Cardholders are authorized to attend musical and athletic events within the township. Adult school may be attended tuition-free with the exception of an $8 registration fee. Requests should be directed to the school's district administrative offices or by calling 424-1020, extension 226, sharing the activities of your local schools.
Cherry Hill East Student Store is open. It is located in Cafeteria 2. It is open before school, during third period, and from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock daily. The store carries a complete line of school supplies, computer discs, and for the fashion plate, sweaters and sweatshirts and sweatpants. This week's special, get ready, gym bags for only $8. That's right, only $8. Go check it out. On the sports scene, wow, remember those crazy basketball games? No, I'm not talking about the players, and I'm not talking about the cheerleaders. I'm talking about the fans. Those loyal fans who dressed up and entertained us and had a great time doing it. Well, East's newest club is now forming, the Bleacher Creatures, to help get spirit at the home football games. An added bonus, you will receive a free ticket as long as you wear red and white. So join us for this unique group and come to the home football games dressed in red and white and get free admission tickets. Open gym will begin on September 24th in the girls' gym. The days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 2:30 until 5:30.
The Cherry Hill East Cougar football team has an intriguing year ahead of themselves. Prospects look good, though, as this will be the year of the players. Many outstanding young men with superb athletic ability are on the team this year and are ready to defend their division title. Coach Bo Wood, the perennial power behind the team, seems to sense improvement and movement in the right direction. All eyes will be on the Cougars during their season's games. Friday, the freshman boys play Woodrow Wilson home at 3:30, and on Saturday, the varsity team will play Woodrow Wilson at 11 a.m. Come out and support the team. Several outstanding athletes compose East's football team this year, most prominent being Bob Bantavoglio. Bob, a senior this year, recently changed positions from quarterback to split end and defensive back. His accomplishments include Olympic Conference American Division Championship and a 40-yard dash time of 4.6 seconds. Other promising players are junior Steve Prano and sophomore Cliff Foley as quarterback combatants, and junior Tom Cohen as running back, right guard Matt Palazzo, and nose guard Tony LaRosa. Senior Larry Bailey is out for the team for the first time this year. Coach Wood called Bailey the surprise of the preseason. Good luck to the entire team and best wishes for a 10th winning season for Coach Bo Wood and the boys of the team.
The girls' soccer team lost a tough game to JFK on Monday 2-1. Coach Troutman said that the girls played very well but came up short, missing a few key shots. Outstanding games were turned in by junior goalkeeper Michelle Cavanco and sophomore midfielder Christy West. Saturday, the girls play Pemberton at home at 11 a.m. Last Tuesday, September 11th, East girls gymnastics team successfully completed their first scrimmage against Ewing and East Brunswick. It was a close fight, but East came through despite injuries to team members. In anticipation of the coming year, one team member exclaimed, "We're going to win everything." Friday, the JV hockey team lost their season opener 1-0 to a tough Washington Township. Playing were Lisa Wood, Mary Byrne, Kim Manuel, and Siv Bidwell. Heather McDevitt had several fine saves and goals. Monday, the girls' varsity and JV hockey teams defeated Edgewood 1-0 and 4-0. Chris Joseph scored for varsity with an assist from Lisa Palouse. Rory Tomlin, Lisa Wood, Mary Byrne, and Chris Dolan scored for JV. Playing well defensively were Stacy Brown and Caroline Kurtz.
The East freshman field hockey team was impressive on Friday with a 7-0 victory over an aggressive Washington Township team. The offense kept constant pressure on goal while the defense did not allow a shot on goal all day. In 3 games now, they have outscored their opponents 17-1. Everyone is to be congratulated on a super team effort. On Monday, the team had an impressive 8-0 win over Edgewood. 7 different players contributed in the scoring, and a relentless defense did not allow a shot on goal. There will be an important meeting tomorrow, September 20th, in Lecture Hall 1 for all boys interested in trying out for Cherry Hill East boys basketball team. It is an organizational meeting to discuss conditioning and the open gym. Says Coach Tony Mancini, quote, "The entire school is anticipating this year because last year was the most successful year ever with 25 wins and 5 losses. And what makes it so good is that 3 of the 5 starters are returning." Thank you for joining Lisa Katz and me, Gail Abrams, for this EastCast. Stay tuned for College Bound, College Computers and You. Join us next week for the East-West News and our first sporting event of the year, the East-West Soccer Game.